Hello and welcome back to the Urban Anime Podcast. It is your boy, Big Ruff, and we are here with another discussion topic. And it's probably another hot take, but this is for me. And Isekai is trash. I'll
Fine.
let everybody else introduce themselves before we get into it.
It's your boy Law. You already know what it is.
You already know it's your boy Shamal Turner Carter. I go harder than your father, and we're gonna leave it like that.
All right. So, time to piss off the people of fucking Twitter today. Isekai is trash. Except for ReZero. That is the only exception.
I
I haven't
haven't
even seen
watched
that one. I heard
Zero
everybody
yet.
talk about that one.
I heard everybody talk about. I've seen so many reactors react to it, so I was waiting for the reactors to dial down from it for me to start watching it. So I'm going to watch ReZero.
Yeah.
But I will say,
What's
reincarnated
some
as a slime. I
examples?
actually reincarnated as a slime. I've seen that one. I've actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed reincarnated slime. Dude
Uh,
didn't have to tell his homeboy to delete his history though. Like,
Yeah, that was hilarious as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was his
hey,
final words.
dude
I
said, "Hey, delete my history."
Protect the privacy, man.
honestly, I didn't even
Your
like
embarrassment is
reincarnated as a
forever.
slime.
I understand. Yeah, it's one thing about isekai. It's a required taste, and it's kind of not to be honest with you. Not too many of them are different, and
Because
especially
yeah,
now, it's kind of redundant. It's not even slime is just because it came a slime. Then you have some. I saw one. I was reincarnated as a sword. I was like, okay.
yeah,
Again,
I feel like
because
reincarnated
it's
as
la
I'm
la la
just
la.
not.
honestly, what
I feel like
mostly
all isekais are like la 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 la, then bam, hit by a bus, boom, I wake up somewhere else.
Right.
yeah, and
Truck
then it's
tunes.
always
Yeah.
I have a new like superpower and it's crazy in this world. Most isekais are
Right.
good for the first maybe
Two.
For the first season.
first season. Yeah, I give it first season because Shield Hero season 1 was
Oh my
fire.
god. Goaded.
After that,
Oh my god. Let's not bring
ass.
it up. I haven't even finished it, and I know it's terrible. But what I
Dang, it was
did,
that bad. Ooh.
yeah. But what I did, like I always do, when I don't enjoy something, I go look up the light novels and everything to see what's going on. So I'm like, okay, that's what's going on. So let me get in the mood to actually watch it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
But
I
Shield
just
Hero, it
because I think the problem with
I
isekais
like it.
is
I'll say that.
I think the problem with it is whenever you get into it, they rope you in with the idea that there's a whole bunch of mystery to this world. You're finding out about this world. Everything's new to you
Mm-hmm.
and the main character. But by the end of the first season, like your main character basically is fully like functioning in the world, and from
Real
there
life.
you're just watching him just
Right.
go on a power trip. And that's
And
kind of
build
the
a
reason
harem.
that's kind of the reason why actually I take back what I said earlier. Konosuba and ReZero are the only two good isekais that I
I had
like.
to finish that one.
I heard
I
Kenosis
had
was
to,
good.
I had to finish that one. There's a season
I
two,
had a
right?
homie named Trey that
Yes,
told me to watch that shit.
because
Okay, I
Konosuba
gotta watch it.
is it's a play on the regular isekai story, and it's like one of the very few animes that actually like make me bust out laughing, which is kind of like
Bro,
rare.
when he wished that the goddess will accompany him, I was like, I would have did the same thing. I didn't ask to be reborn,
Yeah,
but you know
to
what?
bring the guy with him,
If I have to,
and
you're
it's not
coming
like
with
he's
me.
like OP. He can solve every problem with a
Right,
snap of his fingers. He's a good, decent character.
right,
And
right.
then in
Because most of the
ReZero
time,
I like
is
that.
the in ReZero he literally has one power. He has two. He can make a cloud of smoke, which anybody with like first rate magic can basically see through. That's one.
hmm
And then two, whenever he dies, he comes back to life, like a checkpoint.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Like, Isn't it like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I could use that nigga in Elden Ring.
Well,
oh
that's
god?
basically what it is. Whenever he
But
dies, it
doesn't
resets the world, and it
he
goes
remembers
back
what
to
happened, right?
he remembers what happens, the pain from the death. It sucks
Right.
because he's weak as shit in the world that he's in, but he still has to
Okay.
figure out a way to get through these certain situations that he keeps getting put in. And so there's constant mysteries and shit going on that you don't know, and it keeps you engaged the whole time. However, I can't say that with other isekais. Even like I see people love Mashoko Tensei, which
Chocolate.
is pretty
Oh,
good.
oh, oh. Yeah.
Season one,
But
I'm just worried about season two. Most isekais
I've
don't
that
heard that
last
that's
and never
after.
seen it, but I heard that black girl in there thick as hell though.
Black Girl Mashoko Tensei.
um um
Um,
you talking about, I know you talking about, oh my god. She is, by the way, she is. I know
Shawty
exactly
thick.
what you're talking about.
Shawty just 30 flavors of thick. I
Yeah,
need
I know
that.
you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. What is it? The father was sleeping with her. The father was sleeping with her. I know exactly what
That's
you're talking about.
crazy. Dang, somebody already tapped that.
Bruh, literally the father, when he left home, the father wrote a letter. It was like, hey, don't try her because I already slept with her. And then another thing with
that's
that
crazy.
particular anime, a lot of people don't like it because he's being reborn and he's a pervert.
Yeah, Rudius is kind of
So
like devilish. I ain't gonna lie to you.
right. So it's like
Fine.
when he's born, he's a pervert at like a newborn, right? So it's like the older he gets, it's kind of weird because it's like you're watching a 12-year-old trying to have sex with a 12-year-old. So it's like ill. You know what I'm
He
saying? It's
well,
like
he is a 12-year-old, but like
right.
he's a
But
A
is it
12
fucking
year
but
old don't
grown
think like
man.
that.
Yeah.
right. And people not thinking like that. It's like I commented on the one YouTuber that was watching it. Y'all might know him. It's the two Mexican people. That was racist. I don't mean to be racist, guys.
That was.
Um,
Wow. Wow. And I'm
I
not
really did.
editing that out. You gonna hold that?
Please, I'm not trying to be racist, guys. Um, the bells, the bells. What are they called? Oh my god, they're cringe reactors. There's a
It's
lot of
cool. It's
cringe.
cool. It's cool. You don't gotta go into detail about who they are,
Right. I
but
think you
some
guys.
YouTuber.
I think you guys got. Yeah. But like they was like, we're gonna drop this anime. I was like, and I comment. I was like, it's cool, and I understand why, but you guys gotta understand, he's literally 12. So yeah, he will have in his mind, of course, he's gonna have that deep old man voice. But when he talks in the world, he's gonna have that little kid voice.
And
So
he
you gotta
actually sees
understand.
himself as a fat old fuck.
Right. That's the part that gets me.
Because like
He
maybe like
sees
if
himself as an old man, but he talks like a little age boy.
yeah,
Right.
like there's certain times where he's talking with God himself, and they're in this like mental space, and he appears in the body that he feels like he is
Right.
mentally.
Exactly.
And his body
Interesting.
is always his old body in his first world where he's older and fat. So, with that in mind, if he sees himself as a grown man, why whenever you in the actual world, you trying to sleep with like kids basically?
Right. And that's the problem that people have. And I understand that problem too. Just like he ends up sleeping with, well, by the time they do it, she's of age. By the time they do it, she's of age. And then his teacher, she's actually pretty old too. I think his teacher is like
Yeah.
100 or so, something
Yeah,
like
see,
that.
that's why I thought she was like the perfect
So this
kind of
show sound
person
like
for
it's just
him.
about fucking.
Right. She was like
No, 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 no.
100.
The show's actually really good. It's not about
Yeah, yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
He's
Yeah, it's not
he
about
just has
Okay.
a crush on the main girl. That's
right.
all.
And then he has a crush on his best friend. He doesn't have. He doesn't have. I think you'll say. I think he has the redhead. His teacher. She ends up becoming his wife too. The green haired from his hometown. She becomes his wife. If I'm not mistaken, he has four, but it's three I know of for a fact. Because in novels, they're actually pretty old. Right? They're not pretty old. They're up in age now. So, and all his wives have kids now.
Yeah, so it's it's a lot. But to wrap
Yeah,
things
but
up for this video, Isekai is not really the genre for me, and I say Isekai is just fucking trash. It's onesies and
so question:
twosies like
Would
Konosuba and ReZero and Mashoko Tensei. But
is
when it
Overlord an
comes
isekai?
to isekais, after season one, they all become ass.
I might as well go ahead and get this off my chest. Then I think all mechas are trash except for Gurren Lagann. That's the only exception.
I gotta watch that too. I gotta watch Gurren Lagann too. Now I've seen
Well, that
what I'm
will
about.
be our video, and we'll end it with that.